join me in the saloon slash galley, and I've removed the lower half of the white tile, and I'm just in the process via my angle grinder and a flat disc removing all the old adhesive and grout before I continue this wood panelling along. It's an extremely dusty, horrible job, and I'm just glad that Mags ain't here, because if she comes back and sees that I didn't put the dishes away before I started, I'm in big trouble. But yeah, so this is halfway through. I'll show you as progress continues. Wow, what a horrible job. I now look like I'm 90, and this isn't a dirty camera, this is the pure level of dust in here is absolutely atrocious. What I would suggest, well, it's common sense, get all your animals well out of the way. Henry's gone out for a walk, so that's why I'm getting this done. I shall get the hoover out in a minute. Look at the state of it. Hang on, let me spin you around and show you what I've been doing. Hang on, can't do it. There we go. I promise you, it is the most horrible job I've done so far on the boat. It is absolutely minging in here. She's going to go, luckily enough, she's took Henry out. She's going to be quite a while, so it gives me a chance to tidy up. Because she's going to go skits when she sees this. Right, I better crack on before she, who must be obeyed, gets back. I'll let you see what it looks like when we can see through the camera. Hi and welcome back. We are at the stage where I'm ready to glue my wall tiles on. We've got rid of a lot of the dust, including that of my beard and my hair. Henry's a little bit curious as to what's going on in you, baby. Yeah, so now, I mean, it's really straightforward and simple. These little wooden tiles that I've got, all I've got to do is just trim a little bead of glue off. Don't know whether you can see that. Let me try and show you. There's a little bead of glue down that one side, because they're second hand, these things. So I trim that off, and then it's tongue and groove. And then all I'll do is just dot and dab with a bit of normal nails. Simple as that. And then just put it on. It couldn't be easier. I mean, you can see the state of the wood that was behind, that's left behind now after I've sanded it off. Well, I say sanded it off, I used a flap disc on an angle grinder, because it was the only way I could get rid of all the tile adhesive that was up there. But by God, did it create a dust cloud. Yeah, so would I recommend using one? Probably not. I'd say get a sander with a vacuum bag on it. Mine didn't, and I've wiped down and cleaned up in here probably about 15 times, and everywhere you look there's just still dust, and it's going to be dust for weeks, I should imagine, until we can finally manage to get rid of every last bit. But yeah, it's not good. The rain's finally here, which is great. A bit of a break from that heat. Thunderstorms, though you might be able to hear the odd blast from outside. Right, I'm going to crack on. It's a bit difficult doing it one-handed, and this selfie stick I bought bought from eBay is crap, so I can't stand it up, so I can't do it one-handed. So you're not going to see me in action, I'm afraid, but you will see before and after. Okay, catch you in a bit. Oh, wobbly, sorry. So this is the back of these little oak tiles that I bought. They come in fours. They come grouped in fours, like this, if you can see. But what I learnt from when I did it the first time is if you put the whole tile on the wall, you're thinking, oh yeah, that would be nice and quick, and fly through it. The problem happens when you're trying to get the little tongue and groove in, because not only do you have to match it up here, 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 but then, you know, as you go on with the tiles, it gets more and more difficult to get all 5 edges all at the same time. You need about 15 pair of hands. So I've found that if you just, because it's like they're only sort of hot glued together, with just a gentle little push, they split. Sorry, I'm trying to do it all one-handed for you. They split into the single tile. And because it's only held together with a little bead of hot glue, don't know whether if you can see that, there, I simply trim that off with a razor, with a Stanley blade. Just trim these bits of glue off, and then it's a lot easier to marry it up to the next one. I'm going to try and do one for you, but I'll have to do it one-handed, so it's going to get shaky. So bear with me. Right. Three, four, and you wouldn't think that was anywhere near enough glue to hold the wall on. Now I can speak from experience because I've done the rest of the boat about 6 months ago, 5 months ago, something like that, and it's solid. I mean, I even tried to pull one off just to test how strong it was, and it wouldn't budge. I couldn't get it off. So believe it or not, just these 4 little dots of glue is more than enough. Let me show you how they go up. So we've got a groove there, a tongue there, look. There's your groove. One-handed, let's see how good this is. And then all I do is I've got a little tack hammer. And I just give it a little tap. There you go. And that's it, and just repeat for the rest of this wall. So I'll crack on and I'll show you how I'm getting on in a bit. There we go then, all finished, and it looks really good. I'm really proud of that. If I stand here, bang the bathroom door open, you can see now that it looks very uniformed now, and where the white tiles used to end, these white tiles were on both sides from floor to ceiling, and they went up to where that light switch is there. So it was like massive space designated to what seemed like was the kitchen. It's hard to get a shot from in here. There we go. So from where that light switch was, all of that was tiled, and it was just a bit too much tile. It was like kitchen, you know, with a little tiny saloon bolted onto the front. But now, let me go over here. Now it feels a lot more saloon and a lot less kitchen, if you know what I mean. Feng shui. But yeah, so now we've got a kitchen in a living room rather than a living room that's in a kitchen, and I think it looks a lot better. Henry likes it, don't you, Henry? Henry. 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 Yeah, see? Dog loves it. Yeah, so... yeah, smart ass. Yeah, so there you go. How to tart your boat up wood style-y. Those were floor tiles. As previous videos, I went into how I decided to put them on the wall, because they don't stand up to being walked on very well. They split and separate just with the weight of people walking on them. Because I did the engine bay flooring with them, and they didn't even last a weekend. So up out the way on the wall, I think it looks really good. And like I say, now with the walls sanded back and stained, and the lower wall tiled with those oak tiles, and the real oak as well. 20 quid for 5 boxes. I've still got a full box left over there, and so 4 boxes was enough to do. It's all the way to the floor behind the dinette, so 4 boxes were enough to do that side, and then completely this side as well. And like I say, I did put some in the engine bay, so they've gone in the bin now, but I've still got 1 box left. I don't know if you can still get it. My dad, I actually bought these off my dad. He got them second, well, not second hand, but seconds. Bruce, they're called. Let's have a look. The Natural Choice, Bruce. No, I've never heard of them before, but yeah, there you go. Next job ticked off. Time to find another one. Right, I'm babbling on, so I'll leave you in peace. Right, I'm going to go and have a well-deserved shower, get some of this dust out of my hair. Henry needs to go for a walk, and then I need to finish tidying up before Mags gets back. She's gone out for a girly night out with her mate. So yeah, all busy. So hopefully I can have a nice relaxing Sunday now that I've got on top of my jobs. Please give us a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already done so. If you want to, of course. Yeah, groovy. See you next time, folks.